Good morning, good morning. Today we're taking a look at XRP, some liquidity, and the Sigma coin. So, all right, starting off with XRP, we had been working through our pathway that we had been following here, and we had talked about a breakdown, a breakout here, and move back up to this range. I had it getting up a little bit higher to about $1.40, but we came up front ran. Now we're going to go back and take back the whole thing. We're going to go back probably to about 132-ish. So then we should be able to go to the next leg higher and maybe move up into that region. So this next one will be really parabolic. So that's the expectation moving forward, is that we should have a really big take back over the coming 24 hours or so, looking at a range between 132 to 135-ish. And so somewhere in this zone would make sense. And then once that back test is in, we can get a parabolic move back up to probably about 150-ish, back to this inefficiency, smashing through all this, and then we take it all back again. So that's my expectations moving forward, is that we're going to get a nice squeeze of all the shorts, get them completely gone, get up to these deviation levels, push up to about $1.50, and then smack all the way back down. Slow grind, really, is what we're going to be looking at. So that's kind of what we're doing. So at this point, we're just waiting to buy. Made some money off of this run. Now we're just waiting for another back test patiently. And then once that's done, we off and to the races, to the next level. So we'll be monitoring that as we go forward. The liquidity supports this. So we're going to jump over to the liquidity chart. And with the liquidity, we can see that we have a 135 level in liquidity and a 132 level in liquidity. And then there's an inefficiency right here in this candle. So I could even see us coming down to like 132 even, closing that. And there's also a gap in the futures market right there too. You just have stuff all up in here at this sweet spot. So my expectations is we come back at least to that, I would say at the most to this, but maybe even a little bit extra. So down to 132, that's our goal. So let's get some 132s. Yeah. So now jumping over to Sigma, weathering that storm pretty well with a breakout, and we've actually had, ironically, Sigma being sold into that flush, which does happen in meme land. People see XRP running, so they swap out of the meme into the XRP for the perceived return, or they just didn't want to be part of the project. But Sigma itself has got a 3/2, so it's starting to see the daily stochastic RSI push back forward. We did have some buys stepping in, so we have a lot coming in, and we're doing a back test in this region. I could see us getting down to 625, which would be beyond a gift, and that could transpire over the coming day here, where we see the price fall to that level. So if you would like some additional information, you get 160 million Sigma, gets you access to the 15 indicators that we have different alerts for. And as of right now, we're just waiting for everything to shift, but we've got a lot of signal saying very bullish things right now. So that's pretty awesome. And if you want to level up your game even more, we do have the ticker tactics, which gives you the option to get different types of products that you can use. And that's a lot how we get the levels and the profit takes that we've been looking at through XRP. So, all right, so recapping the whole thing, XRP basically looking for another pullback. It's going to take probably a day or so, but we should see this move back down to 132-ish is what my expectations is for the next buy. So, all right, we'll check in tomorrow, and thanks so much for watching.